Welcome back to another episode of this. It's more exploration before we actually manage to accidentally stumble across the Ripper Dog. And we are going to explore that little tower section here, which is the tower where you start your life at. Yeah, now we are at the, I don't know which floor that is. Might be the floor number 1 or something. Entrance. This is where we are. And let's have a little look around, see what we can get. Previous episode we managed to get the entrance into the fight club by beating this robot. And also getting a gun quest, which introduced you to the gun shop. And in here we
Hey Jude, you know, I like you already.
Talk to all of those NPCs, and I have to figure out what they're good for. Like, actually none of them has anything to do in here, right? Also, there are no objects except for the vending machines to hack. And then there's this one here, Miroslava Yakovleva, NCPD Combat Stim. So they also have some kind of downtime too. Same thing, patrol officer. This one, need. So what is this one?
What?
So this guy has a camera attached on his face. A huge one, in fact. Why do the other ones not have that? Or what about her camera? Does not everybody need that stuff? Just to be sure. But yeah, we are... Grimdark future, right?
Hola.
Grimdark future. Hey, look at this. We have a shadow, but we have no hair. The reason for this is that, actually a fairly simple one, the character model is not placed into the lighting environment. It's ignored. You see the character's body? This is something different than the model down here. This one is separate from the environment, that's why it's also not visible in reflections and whatnot, which is actually not that cool. I want to see my own character as a reflection in screens and stuff like that, and that would be sweet. Like, let's say here, I'm looking downwards with all of the ray tracing stuff enabled. I can see this stuff, and I can also see it when I'm not looking at it, which is really cool. Look at this. Just look at the fact that I can see it without looking at this. It's amazing. Screen and space reflections are cool and everything, but this one here gives you an awful lot more information. Maybe you have to... Yeah, why would you look at this? Look at it like that, right? Of course it makes no sense at the moment, but in maybe combat scenarios with glass and water involved, yeah, that would be sweet. And we got more eddies. Yeah. Hey, NCPD scanner hustle. The NCPD will pay you to help fight crimes. Great. Gigs. Fixers will contact you when you approach a gig's location. Fixers, these intermediaries will inform you about local gigs available. Okay, so everything starts with either Fixers or NCPD scanner hustlers, and they pay me or inform me about stuff, and then I have to get closer to one of those gigs. Nice. Nice. And what is this? Another drop? Devilery. Yeah, it says Devilery. Job update for the Ripper Dog. Talk to Jackie. Jackie is down there, waiting for us, and we don't really give that much of a shit about it. Oh, wait a minute, there's another one. What about us scanning things? Do we have anything of interest in here? Not really. Just some of those. Maybe you can deactivate one of his combat stims and whatnot. Holy crap. Holy... The brainwash looks actually really sweet.
the hour. Jeez, took you long enough. Worked up an
Yeah.
appetite just waiting.
Just give me a second.
Sit down, let me finish this. Then we can drop in on Senor Vector.
Alright. Just let me look around a bit more. So I know what all of that is. Huh, okay. No items down here. Ooh. I should get off the road here. Very dangerous place when it comes to moving about. Now, they said something about the... what is this thing? It's called Little China. Okay. And then they said something about Watson. Where's Watson? Watson is a district. Well, it's the Glen. Japantown. Quarter. Quarter. Oh no, wait a minute. I actually mixed this up. Like at the start, you had to get out of Watson. In here. Where's the bloody Watson thingy? Haywood, Pacifica, Santiago, Westbrook, Center City. Ah, so Watson is the whole north section. But the Watson is actually part of the north side, the Arasaka waterfront, and Little China. Wait a minute. So everything is Watson, basically. There we have our unicorn, El Guapo, Need for Speed. Oh god. That horn that extends. Just too great. What else do we have in here? I tried to explore this area in a B-type way. What is this one? Bradbury Brawn. It's like, why? What's so special about Bradbury? That's weird. When did he become special all of a sudden?
In a cop's neighborhood like that a year before retirement.
Goddamn death sentence. Tell me, Lena's about to crack. A few months in Northside, she'll blast herself.
But I have to say, the cars look actually quite nice. They are more
Why do you gotta do her like this?
limousine-like.
Better to send someone who's on their way out.
And also, they all have a different style.
Bastard to think that way about Lena, about anyone. Something's wrong here.
No, bollocks. Okay, so if you want to listen to the conversations of those cops, don't get too close to them. Otherwise, you stop that little bit of dialogue. So, what is this? More stuff down here. Yes, our inventory will just fill up with this one. God. Smart. And even more stuff. What's this one? Arasaka Extreme Performance. Dude. It's like a Formula 1 thing. Oh. Wait a minute. There's an item there. Inside the trash can? Under the trash can? Inside the trash can? Maybe it's on the ceiling at the lower floor or whatnot? Maybe it just glitched through the floor. Who knows? Good thing that it was just a normal item.
Fuck
And
this
they're
country.
just having a smoke. Oh, I like the plants in here. They look really nice. Dude. They really have to do something about the shadow of the main character. It looks just weird. They just should implement the model of the main character as it is and draw the shadow around them. Also, Interesting. That's weird. All of those people don't seem to have any shadows at all. Huh. What's wrong? What's going on here? Just give me a second. Let's just turn this off real quick. Everybody all of a sudden got some shadows back. What? Yeah, wait a minute. Settings. Let's get down even further. And turn this from performance into off. Now it becomes just extremely sharp. Huh. That's nice. You have to really look at the concrete in order to notice how that thing moves about. So let's just turn on the ray tracing again. Now, of course, everything gets really chunky because there's no DLSS. But so we activated that thing, and now we have to counteract that with at least this amount. And you see that it actually gets a little bit blurry on the asphalt, but it's still not as good as it's supposed to be. So back to performance it is. Yeah, there is a certain sharpness missing. So what you need to do is maybe get some additional sharpness filter on top of that in order to filter something back. Interesting. Really interesting. Like, there's a little question, like, do you either want to have like the whole ray tracing stuff active, or do you just deactivate the whole stick altogether and get a really, really crisp image? That's just the thing. And also ray traced shadow. Oh yeah, wait a minute. Let's just get the ray traced shadows off, because that means that all the other shadows should be there normally, right? No. They just deactivate shadows altogether. Wait a minute. Let's just have a little check here. That goes on, that goes off. And that one has to be off as well. Yeah. It's interesting, but in order to... This image right here, it pops more, let's say. Because it does not look natural enough. That's the thing. That's because of the way it takes in all of the light info. Just really weird. Really weird. Anyway, we keep that still, because I want like the complete lighting in there. Much better. Like, it's... The difference is that the lighting involves everything right now, and you don't just light up one singular like object at a time or whatnot. Like, you just... Yeah, you have to get the light to interact with everything. That's what I mean. It's really interesting, but this is... Two things can be said about that. Like, one, that the previous way of depicting color and models and everything inside of the game, the whole graphic system, is actually pretty well evolved, and it looks amazing. and that ray tracing is basically at the level that it is right now and has a really good projection for the future, if you think about it. Because if it works already that well, right, it's like not perfect, of course. Let's turn this off. It's not perfect, of course, but it doesn't have to be. It just has to be well enough to be established, and then you can have future graphics that are even better than that. And because they are automatically calculated with the whole light system and everything, you don't even need to program in that many shaders, I would say. Well, like, actually you have to program some shaders that work with the surfaces and whatnot, but what I mean is that you don't have to put in additional work onto multiple objects at the same time. You can just take in whatever physical rendering that needs, place it on there, and be done with it. And then there are, of course, all the other little things in here too. It basically makes it easier to... Whoa! Glitcherina. Yeah, oh, there we go. Basically makes it easier to make these games and streamlines the whole process. It gets rid of the busy work, basically. Exactly what he said. What he said then. He was talking about, yeah, it just works. Because yeah, it does just work, but it can still be much better. Now, I had a little look around here. I could just explore the whole city, but I would say that we should not do that the way... this way. Maybe we can... yeah, we have to get the Ripple Dog and get all of the functionality of the game enabled, and once we have, we can actually explore the surroundings. With functionality, I mean like all of the like most of it, at least. Like maybe there are some features that only are available in the late game. But what I mean is like the cyberware and gun shops and whatnot, so that everything becomes available. And then you can basically move freely around the world, except for, let's say, restricted areas or so that unlock at a later point in the game. Wait a minute, what is this green marker there?
Jess, what's up?
Uh-huh. So good question, why is there this circle? While exploring that city and the surrounding areas, you may come across valuable containers with loot. They might be tricky to find since they're not marked on the map or anything.
I need personal space.
Yeah, I know, but ooh, you could hide things down here. How do you even get down here, by the way? Through that door-ish thing, gate. Anyway, let's have a little walk around here. We are, where are we? Okay, in that little section. I have to basically split the world into different sections, and then I have to explore every little nook and cranny. There are so many similar similar vending machines. Amazing.
Better listen to your friend. No, I see how it is. You just hate us, don't you? That's what this is about.
Hate you? Boy, I couldn't give two shits about you.
Alright, so why does he have a fist? Brake hold? Uh-huh. And also that. So that means they're going to fist you if you get too close?
Welcome, welcome.
Mm-hmm. Now the question is, why do they want to make that much of a scene? And what are they even doing? Shouldn't that be the main concern? Oh, I have to actually check my inventory, how full it is at the moment. Ooh. 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 Hey, we got stuff. A new torso. Nice. Whoa, 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 whoa. What was that just now? Strange. Yep. Alrighty. Now, back to the main way. I have seen items glitch through. Where was it? Where was it? Where was it? Where was it? I was sprinting through. It was looking this way, and there we go. I'm moving forward. Why was it not depicted before? Why did it glitch in and out of existence? That should not even be a thing. Ooh, there we go. Another suitcase. What's inside here?
Just passing through.
Yeah. I'm interested in the suitcase. Why do people just leave all of that trash down here? Like, this game would benefit... Oh, not this game. This world, this Night City here. If you would have a cleanup company that just cleans up everything, recycling, you would be a rich person. It's unbelievable, but it's such a simple thing, such a simple solution. You would get rid of all of the trash on there. See that? All of that trash everywhere. Unbelievable. What's this one? Looter's shot. Ooh. But are we looters? Nah. Do the cars wait for me to... Because right now it's a gridlock. Let's see what you have to do in order to get across that road. Wait a minute. No. Can we Come on, we can interact. Yes, we can. But we don't have the corresponding hack for this. Nah. But the drivers are much better ones than in GTA. Ooh. Because they don't just drive across you. Like you don't even exist. Race. Huh. Whoa. That's cool. But wait a minute, the cars are coming from that side here. Is that... Yeah. That's the right side. I was thinking about, wait a minute. Something is not quite right. But no, everything is completely right. So, wait a minute. Let's have a little look at the inventory because it is filled with stuff. And I think I have to... Yeah, recycle some of this stuff too. Like the junk itself has no weight to it, so I can keep as much as I want. This on the other hand, yeah. Do we have like all items, like no filter? All items, there we go. Let's go for the thing that weighs the most by weight. And this one weighs 9.6 units. And this one weighs nothing. Okay. So yeah, it goes up and this one goes down. We got some ultra light composite vest. Ooh. What's the one that I wear at the moment? And how do I... That would be sweet to have a way of comparing the item... this one, for example, outer torso, inner torso. So we have equipped the inner torso, and you automatically compare this. Okay, but the outer torso is not equipped. Why is it not equipped? Yeah, I need an outer torso that is not like that, but it's more Was one with some bonus effects, and this is also really nice. Like this one is the only inner torso, it seems, that gives you bonuses to, in this case, evasion. That's one reason to get the galaxy one. The point to evasion. Just a nice gimmick. So, alright, I think I want like an outer torso that, like, this one is of course extremely good, but come on, can't I just get like this one here, the second conflict biker jacket? Because now you can see the inner torso and the outer torso at the same time. What else we have here? That's an interesting vest. And this is of course the Witcher thingy. The thing is, I want to have a slightly different look here. I need something that is less leathery and more clothy, like cloth. Not texture, texture material, whatever. Fabric, there we go. Fabric light. So let's talk to him in order to trigger the Ripper Dog quest.
So, what's up?
Wait a minute. Actually, we had a really long walk around. Because I want to keep everything a little bit clean-ish. So, let's end this little walk around the town and continue with him in the next one. Till then, like and subscribe. Ta-da-da-ta.